Three reasons why you're not making any money doing online fitness coaching, coaching in general, powerlifting, bodybuilding, weightlifting, whatever, right? So before we get into this, what do I know about coaching, just fitness coaching, right? I'm not exactly a huge coach myself, but this is my industry, I guess you could say, and I have been around for a long time to understand why a lot of coaches just make no money doing it, why they don't get any clients, why nobody wants to come to them, right? And so it's a bit different video than my normal videos, but I just feel like I have to put this out there for anybody that wants to be a coach. And it's very real information, it's really deep. Also, before I get into it, sorry that I have not been uploading a lot. I've been working on this huge video. It's gonna be about 45 minutes long of me explaining how I got to the top in powerlifting, strong 17-year-old, whatever. This is kind of like a little life story video. I've been working on a script for that. But yeah, for today's video, man, we're just gonna be talking about, so yeah, why do people not make money coaching, right? So there's three things that I'm gonna break down. And number one is gonna be you have no attributes. You have no reason for people to want to get coached by you. So first you have to get somebody to allow them to coach you. And then you have to get somebody to pay you to coach them, right? And what person would even do either one if you have no attributes, right? And so for a lot, I mean, you don't need to be the world's greatest powerlifter to coach people, right? You don't have to be the world's smartest people to coach people either, right? You don't need to be a genius to make people stronger. It's really a simple concept if you have a little bit of a background, right? But I'm talking about you're on there, you have no big following, you know, you may have like average lifts, you never really coached anyone before, but you think that you could go on there and charge, you know, $100 a month for like premium coaching, right? It's just not really going to happen because you don't have any attributes behind that. And when I'm talking about attributes is I'm going to break this down a little bit. What people want to see is they don't just care about what you do, right? So if you're a super strong person yourself, you can't expect just to automatically have a million just people hitting you up like, yo, come coach me, you know what I'm saying? Just because you're a strong person, right? Now, maybe if it's someone like John Hack or somebody that's followed by so many people, right? Then maybe it's a little bit different. But if you're just a pretty strong person yourself, that may not even give you people that they want to coach. People that are people when they're looking for coaches, they're looking for returns. They're looking for what has this person done before, right? And no hate on anybody who has a coach. I have a coach. But if they see that you gotten really strong by yourself or like mediocrely strong, not by yourself, I mean, and you got mediocrely strong with a coach, then why would they hire you as a coach, right? Because they're thinking, well, what does this person even know? So you have to break that down as of what are my attributes, right? Have I coached anybody in the past? Am I strong? How long have I been doing this? Do I have a degree, right? So if you're graduated from college, you have an exercise science degree. I mean, that's something to put up there. That's something very real, right? If you got an online $1,000 certification, put that on there. That's what people want to see. They're going to see that you know something at that point. But if you have none of these, right, you really can't even charge for coaching. And my advice for somebody who has none of these is A, work on yourself, right? Because it's not going to gain you many more clients if you're like super strong yourself, I would say, but it would set an example. Like, yes, even me myself, I'm doing what I'm asking my athletes to do. And the number two thing that I would ask is find people around you that are somewhat motivated, somewhat dedicated, care to get better, and coach these people for free. This is how I started off, and this is how a lot of people I know started off. Coaching for free, what it does is it basically puts your name out there, right? It's like, okay, so and so is a coach now for so and so, right? Especially if this is somewhat local, not even just online. But if it's online, people in the gym will hear about you. So yeah, so and so is being coached by you, right? And they're going to hear about this, and they're going to hear that they're doing this for free. And your job then, if you can get someone to be coached for free, in the beginning, you're not going to be rich. It's, Rome wasn't built in a day, and this is definitely the example with this. But the point would be when you're coaching someone through that, what you can do is you can show that results. You can show what you know, and that's how you build attributes, right? That's how you build testimonials. You don't get it through charging people $120, $150 a month. No, you get it when you're starting at zero. And a lot of people don't want to do that, right? But if you can gain 2 free clients every single month, at the end of a year, you're gonna have 24 clients, and hoping that at least 20 out of those 24 clients blow up, well, boom, you're on the map, right? But a lot of people don't want to just sit down and work for a year. My favorite thing that Alex Hormozzi says is, if I told you right now to work 5 years for no income, but you'd be a millionaire at the end of the 5 years, would you do it? The majority of people would say yeah at first, but to actually do it, no, they wouldn't, right? Because a lot of people don't understand the process of waiting, and good things take time. You're not going to be a great coach overnight, right? And if you want to speed run this process, I'd say get at least 10 to 15 people within 6 months, show their growth over these months, right? Not just this 1 month, I made them super strong in 1 month, right? But like 90-day transformations, like that's bodybuilding stuff. Powerlifting, 3 blocks in. You see what I'm saying? Give these people some time, right? So maybe in 6 months, you can gain up enough people. That's gonna push me on to number 2, is you're not giving anybody like anything to refer to, right? So you're not getting people actually results. And so a lot of people don't make any money coaching is because they keep losing clients. You really can't lose clients. And I think this is the biggest thing. If you want this recurring steady revenue, for you to go like build just a brand off of online coaching, you need people that are going to constantly return. And so a lot of people that aren't making any money are losing their clients. They're not giving them anything to take away. Their clients are wasting their money. And that A, could be because they don't know anything, or B, because they're looking at the wrong type of clients. There is such thing as filtering out people who want to be coached by you, right? And even if it's like it's your only option, right? He's willing to pay you whatever, but you just know you can't make this person stronger because either A, he's stronger than you, or B, he's just too far away then for you to work. It may actually be in your best interest to tell them like, hey, I don't think I could handle you right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's plus 100 respect towards you. You know, you made yourself understand that you're a premium coach. But if you can't offer anybody, like if you can't get people results, then no, they're not going to come back towards you, right? No, if somebody's got 20 clients for $100 a month, right? So you're getting $2,000 a month. But then the next month, half of their clients leave, they're only getting $1,000 a month, right? And if they can't constantly fill these slots that are leaving, well, you're doing something wrong. You can't expect every single client to stay with you forever, but if you get a client, you should expect at least 6 months, right? And in those 6 months, you know, because after the 6 months, maybe they graduate, maybe they stay with you for years, right? Maybe they stay with you for 5, 6, 7 years, maybe they stay with you for the rest of eternity, right? But if you can't hold somebody for at least 6 months, right? And even if at the end of the 6 months they're like, hey, I've just graduated from what you could teach me, be happy because that was 6 months of great work. But by the end of that 6 months, you need to have somebody that can replace that, right? You need to have the new people. So when the additional, just the ones at the top, right, they fall off, you got people to push at the bottom to raise your limit back up. And a lot of people don't understand that they're just like, oh yes, I got the client, like the game's over. No, the game isn't over until that person signs back up at the end of the month, or until that person signs back up at the end of the 3 months, right? That's my main goal to get out there, right? If I'm coaching people, I want people to keep coming back and back and back. And if you know me, I barely coach at all. I currently coach, I think, like 2 people, 3 occasionally. And seriously, all I do is I fill in the programs, I give them good stuff, they like what they're getting, and they've both been with me for probably like 8, 9 months now, right? Like they just keep coming back. I'm not a super expensive coach. I'd never promote it, right? And that's gonna move me into number 3, so I'll get going a little bit. But yeah, number 3, they're not promoting. People are not promoting. If you want to make money coaching, you need to promote. Now, me, I'm not super into coaching, right? I'm just trying to do like some coaching on the side because A, it makes me like the extra little bit. I charge $50 a month, $75 a month now, just because 2 people is like really just like easy for me. 3, I'd probably have to work more. If you're interested, shoot me an email. This is the only time I promote it though, right? Like 1 out of every single, for like 5 videos, you'll see me say like 1 line like that promoting my online brand or my online coaching, and you don't see me spam it. But a lot of people, they do what I'm doing and they expect to grow a huge coaching base. I'm not expecting to grow a huge coaching base. When I coach somebody, I'm hoping to learn myself and have them learn too, right? And while I can make that little bit of money from it, whatever. But people don't understand that if you're wanting to coach somebody, you should get it out there. You should make your name known. Now, there's a side of this that's way too far, which is just completely branding your profile off of your coaching, which I guess works for some people. But in my opinion, if I press on a coach's thing, it's just all freaking lift with me, buy my plan, on sale today. Like, I'm not going to do it, right? My coach must coach, I don't even know, like 60 athletes, right? And if you go on his profile, it's like pretty nice and like heartfelt, you know what I'm saying? It's like, a regular human being, but he still promotes it. He still promotes, see, because I'm lifting through a school, he still promotes the school. He still posts about it a lot. He's still recruiting. He's still messaging people, right? He's still growing. And, you know, if I really wanted to push as an online coach, I would do the same. You have to understand, you're not going to get people by just being quiet. If I really wanted to go get people, I would go push that out there right now. But it's not in my biggest interest to get people to coach at the minute. So those are my 3 ways on why people are not making money online coaching. It's a very hard thing to get into. I would say a lot of people make it seem so much easier than it is, especially these fitness gurus. I'm driving my Lamborghini because I started help people online fitness coaching. Like, no, they're renting those cars. They're leased. They're tied in with people who are actually renting those cars out, right? Like, they have contracts. It's so much more than you could see. Even if you believe, like, yeah, this person posting this car every single day, well, they're probably working with a rental company, and they probably pick up the car like every other day and film content with it. Like, think, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more in depth than it seems. And don't be one of those people, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys could benefit off this video, especially if you want to grow and become a fitness coach. Let me know what other videos I should post. Like, this video for me, I thought I should post this for a while, and I was like, kind of like running lower on content ideas, so I'll go ahead and post it today. But yeah, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, guys. As Blake went, signing out. Peace.